morning. How are we? It's the BigCraigO here. Another day of streaming planned. Basically, today we have a number of challenges to do. So we've got cast 20 blue or black spells, cast 20 red or green spells, which is pretty cool. We've also got our winners wheels for today and for the week, because it's a brand new week. It's Monday morning. It's Monday the 8th of February here in sunny Cairns. It is immensely hot here today. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be enjoying sitting in the air conditioning and playing some digital cardboard. If you are tuning in for the first time, this channel is all about just sort of having some fun, playing some different decks, looking at different card combinations, and leveling up my play and leveling up the play toward hitting that mythic for each challenge. So if you're not familiar, the way that it works for Magic Arena is we have a season. So this is the February 2021 season. It ends in 20 days, and basically there are a number of tiers that you go through. They start off with bronze and they go to silver, gold, and then onward from gold into platinum, and then platinum to diamond, and then diamond into mythic. So my goal every season is to hit mythic in the constructed front. I have been playing a little bit of limited, just because limited means draft and sealed, just because the new set came out, so I wanted to get some new cards, and rather than just opening cards, I thought I'd get some of the packs that are available. Anyway, so as we stand at the moment, we're at Platinum Tier 3. We have 5 more victories needed to get us through to Platinum Tier 2, which will then be another 6 victories to get to Platinum Tier 1, which is another 6 victories to get into Diamond. We go Diamond 4, Diamond 3, Diamond 2, Diamond 1, and then Mythic. So the goal is to improve our position from today. E.g., at the end of stream today, we want to be better than Platinum Tier 3. That's the goal. Beyond that, we have a mastery sort of challenge that we set ourselves, which is Kaldheim's new set has a new mastery sort of track, if you will. So it starts off obviously level 1, and as you get experience points or XP, you level up through the different levels. If you are new to Arena and you choose to pick not to get involved in the extra sort of mastery, that's okay. You're just going to be on the top sort of line, and that means that, you know, first, when you level up to your first level, no big deal. Second level, you get a booster pack, and it sort of continues to go along. The goal for us by the end of the mastery season period is to actually be in the 80 plus sort of area, so that we've got all of the unlocks, including these super sick sleeves that I'm really keen to get. Alright. Waffle. Let's check out the store and see if there's anything cool that we want to pick up today. So the store, if you're not familiar, has daily deals. So these are just different cosmetics that we've got here today. They have sleeves, they have gold that you can redeem for, etc, etc. So basically, cosmetics, you'll notice that those cards sort of move around a little bit. It just means that it's just a different look. There's nothing there that I'm really keen on in the store today, so that's okay. That'll reset in a few, 15 hours or 16 hours, it says there. So that's okay, and tomorrow will be another one. Same as the daily challenges. They sort of tick over every day, and you can go through those. This is a daily, what I call a winner's wheel, but it's basically a daily win. And it rewards you for getting 15 victories today. And then this one here is actually a weekly one. And this resets every week. Yeah. This is the tracker for how our XP is going. So at the moment we are, 625 XP out of 1,000 to go to the next level. Yeah. Pretty straightforward. What else can I show you in here? So we've done that. Packs is basically just the booster packs that we have to be opened, etc. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. There's nothing too revolutionary there. And then we've got the decks. So because of the challenges that we've got today, basically I've gone and had a look online and found 2 decks from there was a big tournament that ran, or a number of big tournaments that ran over the weekend for standard. So basically I've got a couple of those to play through on our challenges. So we've got a tuned rogue deck. So Dimir being the colours of black and blue, so it's a Dimir coloured rogue deck. It's very popular at the moment. Those of you that are familiar with the format will be going, yeah, obviously. Those that aren't familiar, basically what it revolves around is making your opponent mill cards, which is when you take them from your library and put them into your graveyard. That's a thing called milling. And the idea is that if you have to draw a card and you're unable to, you lose the game automatically. So this deck uses a lot of really good synergies to be able to actually combo different cards together to make you throw away a lot of your cards from your library, meaning that eventually you just can't draw a card and you lose the game automatically. So that's what the Rogues deck, this particular deck that we'll have a look at now, it went in one of the Star City Games Opens, which is a US online competition for Magic. It went 6-0, so it got 6 victories and 0 losses. So I thought, well, it's pretty standard. There's a couple of little tuning things that are different. So, you know, a couple of spells that have changed around. So I thought I'd give it a try today and just sort of see how it goes. It'll help us hit that blue-black daily challenge that we've got as well. The other thing that I need to change while I'm in here is the land. So it's got blue and black land, and there's particular art that I like. For those of you that are new to the channel, get used to, what am I doing white for? That's not what I want. Probably pick the right color first off. There's particular art that I just like. So I like to put that in so that I get to see what I want to see when I'm playing. Let me just go through here. Riveting stuff here, watching me change land. But anyway, just doing a quick review of the deck. In the 1-drops, so 1 mana casting cost, we've got Thieves Guild Enforcer, 4 of those, 2 Blood Chief's Thirst, 4 Rune Crabs, and 4 Merfolk Windrobbers. So this Thieves Guild Enforcer is probably a mainstay of the deck. It's a pretty important piece. It has flash, which means it can be cast as if it was an instant spell, so you can cast it at the end of your opponent's turn, etc. Whenever Thieves Guild's Enforcer or another rogue enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent mills 2 cards. As long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, Thieves Guild Enforcer gets +2/+1 and has Death Touch. So basically you flash that in, cast a bunch of rogues, and they mill cards, yeah, into their graveyard. In the 2-drop slot, we've got 1 Essence Scatter, just to stop them from being able to cast a particular spell. Some removal in the form of Heartless Act, which is 1 black, 1 other. It's got 2 different modes. You can either bump down a creature that's got +1/+1 counters on it, so you can remove 3 counters from target creature, or you can just kill a creature straight out. It runs 2 Velkai God of Lies, so he's 1 black, 1 other for a 2/1, and when he comes into play, you can basically exile a card underneath him and potentially flip him to cast that card. The other option is on the other side of it, you've got Tybalt, Cosmic Imposter. This deck doesn't run red mana, so you can't cast that. Drown in the Lock, it's a removal and a destructive spell, 1 black, 1 other. It's got 2 different modes, which is to kill a target creature or counter a spell. They're really reliant on what you've got in your opponent's graveyard, so you need to mill them first before this becomes really effective. We've also got a full play set of 4 Soaring Thought Thieves, or 1/3 for 1 black, 1 other, 1 black, 1 blue, sorry. It's got flash and flying. Most people know about this card. It is really good. It pumps up as long as you've got 8 or more cards in your opponent's graveyard. It gives all other rogues +1/+0, so it makes them very powerful. And it stacks, so if you have multiples of these out, they all get larger. Every time a rogue attacks, your opponent mills 2 cards. Quite good. In the 3-drop or better slot, we have 2 of 1 Mind, which is a card draw spell, which gets more effective if you control a non-human creature and a human and a non-human creature, so that's pretty good. Some more counter magic, a singleton of the LOL Mage's Domination. This card, I've seen decks with 3, with 2, now with 1. Basically, it's 3 blue mana and X, and you can basically take control of someone else's creature. Quite effective. Agadem's Awakening. There's 2 of these in the deck. This is a black mana that comes into play tapped unless you pay 3 life, and it has a spell attached to it you can opt to play instead, which is 3 black and X, and allows you to bring things back from your graveyard onto the battlefield. Into the Story, full play set of those. Now this costs 7 mana, but it reduces by 3 cost if your opponent has 7 or more cards in their graveyard, and you get to draw 4 cards. So it's a good way of refilling your hand. And then the obligatory land. Nothing too exceptional there. From my point of view, there is a companion card in the form of Loris. It's an all-star within the format. It's 3 mana for a 3/2 life-linking creature, but it allows you at the start of your upkeep to cast a spell from your graveyard back onto the battlefield, as long as its casting cost is 2 or less. So, in essence, what you should be doing or trying to aim for is casting things like your Thieves Guild Enforcer or your Ruinous Crabs, bringing them into the battlefield, and then milling your opponent for more. Yeah. Just for completeness sake, there is a sideboard with this particular deck. This deck does not use the sideboard. Well, what we're going to be playing is not going to be using the sideboard because we're going to be playing best of 1, but I thought I'd show it for completeness. So that's one option that we've got to play with today. The other option that we've got to play with today is the Sultai control deck. Okay, so this deck is slow and it's designed to stop your opponent from being able to do what they want to do. We do need to change the lands here as well, but I will apply the styles. So let's do the land first, because otherwise I will forget. Let's do this. Go to lands again. So we need 2 blue. So we scroll across. I'm not sure if there is a way to set this as default. That'd be good if there was. There may be, I just haven't looked into it, to be honest. So Sultai represent, or what the word Sultai means. It talks about, I said before, Dimir, which is blue and black. Sultai is blue, black, and green. Let's go like that. And those terms come from the different guilds in Ravnica and in Tarkia. So they're in the storyline. Basically, where am I? Red. Green. Sorry, I'm just trying not to go past that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the storyline in Magic, there's different planets or planes, they're called, where different users of mana magic exist. And 2 of them, one of them is Ravnica, and Ravnica has a lot of guilds, which is where Dimir comes from. So there's a bunch of guilds of different color combinations of 2 colors, and they have different traits or sort of abilities. So Dimir is the spies and the rogues, yeah. And there's a bunch of other ones as well, which we'll get into in another time. But and then there's another planet or plane called Tarkia, and they have clans on that planet that are like sort of like, I guess it's kind of loosely based on the sort of Mongol sort of style tribes, different horse clans and things like that. And so Sultai is one of those, which is a combination of blue, black, and green colors. So that's the traits they have. Don't know if that's clear at all, but it is what it is. Okay, so in the 1-drop slot, there's just a singleton Bloodthirst Chief. Blood Chief's Thirst. In the 2 drops, there's some more removal in the form of a Heartless Act and also the Valkai God of Lies. We also have some Wolf Willow Havens, which is 1 green, 1 other. It's an aura, so you enchant a land. When it does that, it adds an additional, so that land adds an additional green mana when it gets tapped, which is pretty cool. You can pay 5 mana, sacrifice that to create a 2/2 wolf creature token. Straightforward. It has 2 Elder's Best Nightmare enchantment, or sagas, sorry. 1 black and 2 other, and that does the following 3 activations on the turns that it comes out. Destroy target creature an opponent controls with power 2 or less. The next turn, target opponent reveals a hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player discards that card, and then exile target opponent's graveyard. Really effective against some of the Rakdos recursion type builds where they sacrifice creatures and then bring them back onto the battlefield. Not if the graveyard disappears, that doesn't work. Cultivate, this is a ramp spell, so 1 green and 2 other for a sorcery speed that allows you to go and get 2 basic land cards, reveal them, put 1 onto the battlefield, and then put 1 into your hand. So in essence, what you can do is in your 3rd turn, play this spell, put a 4th land into play, and have a 5th land in your hand. It just means that you're getting there quicker. You're getting an extra land drop that turn. Llanowar Visionary, sorry. Llanowar Visionary is 1 green, 2 other for a 2/2. When it comes into play, you draw a card, and in a turn that it doesn't have summoning sickness, you can tap it for an extra green mana. It's quite nice. Extinction Event, 1 black, 3 other for a sorcery speed. You get to choose odd or even and exile each creature with converted mana cost of the chosen value. So if your opponent has a bunch of odd creatures, odd casting cost creatures, you cast this and they all get exiled. Pretty good. A single Liliana, Walker of the Dead for 2 black, 2 other. It's a Planeswalker. Has 3 different spells that she can cast. A +1. Each player discards a card, and each opponent who can't loses 3 life. So it's a good damage there. -3 is in the form of removal. Target creature gets -X/-X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. And -7, you get an emblem with, at the beginning of your combat on your turn, put target creature card from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It gains haste. Pretty good. Binding of the Old Gods, 1 green, 1 black, and 2 other. Its first mode, destroy target non-land permanent an opponent controls, so it's removal, which is quite good. Second mode, so the second turn it's out, this goes on to, the saga goes on to that. Search your library for a forest card and put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. And the third mode is creatures you control gain Death Touch until end of turn. Death Touch is, as it says there, any amount of damage a source with Death Touch deals to a creature is enough to destroy it. So straight out. Some more removal, 5-drop. Exile all creatures and planeswalkers with converted mana cost 3 or less from the battlefield, and all creatures and planeswalkers with converted mana cost 3 or less from all graveyards. It's a great way for just really wrecking some people's strategies. There's a lot of decks, as you've seen on the channel here, with low down casting costs. This fixes that. 2 Elder Gargaroths, so for 2 green and 3 other. You get a 6/6 beast creature with vigilance, reach, and trample. So vigilance means it doesn't have to tap to attack. Reach means that flyers can be blocked by this creature, and trample means if it attacks, whatever blocks it soaks up that damage, and the rest pushes through and hits the controlling player. When it attacks or blocks, you can choose one of the following. You can create a 3/3 green beast creature token. You can gain 3 life, or you can draw a card. Quite effective and very good utility there. Okay, and at the top end of the curve, we have big old Vorinclex Monstrous Raider for 2 green, 4 other for a 6/6 Trampler and Haste, a Phyrexian Praetor. So it's a big bad creature. What this creature does, all that wall of text there, basically any creature that you control that comes into play with any counters on it gets double that amount of counters. This includes planeswalkers. And any counters or tokens that your opponent would put on or have on creatures get halved, rounding down. So if they bring in a planeswalker that, say, comes into play with 4 loyalty counters on it, they would actually come into play with 2 if it was their opponent, and for us it would come into play with 8. So as an example, if we look at Liliana, she happens to have 4 loyalty counters. If we had a Vorinclex in play, she would come into play with 8 counters on her, which means in our first turn we would be able to ultimate and put an emblem into play. Very, very effective. We have Alrund's Epiphany, so for 2 blue and 5 other, create 2 1/1 blue blue bird creature tokens with flying. Take an extra turn after this one, and then exile this spell. And you can foretell it. Foretelling it is putting it into. It reduces the cost over a period of a number of turns. So basically, what you can do is you pay 2. It goes into exile, into foretell sort of exile, and that means then you can then cast it from there for slightly cheaper than if you were to try and cast it directly from your hand. Taking extra turns is a big deal. Runs a single Cura Bests of the Sea God. 2 blue and 5 other. It's a saga. In the first turn that it turns up, create a 8/8 blue creature token with hexproof, so it can't be targeted and removed because it's got hexproof. Second mode, tap all non-land permanent tap all non-land permanents target opponent controls. They don't untap during their next untap step. And the third one is gain control of target permanent and opponent controls and untap it. So it's pretty much lethal for most people if you get this out into play. It also runs a Seagate Restoration, which is 3 blue and 4 other. This is a land that can come into play untapped unless you pay 3 land. It comes into play untapped. Comes into play tapped unless you play 3 life. Then it comes into play untapped. The key thing here is it's more of a spell than it is a land. So draw cards equal to the number of cards in your hand plus 1. You have no maximum hand side for the rest of the game. So basically what it does, it allows you to gain a bunch of extra cards in your hand, and you don't have to throw any cards away. Your hand size of 7 is removed. You no longer have a hand size maximum. And then finally, we have Emergent Ultimatum. So 2 black, 3 green, and 2 blue. It's a lot. Search your library for up to 3 mono-colored cards with different names and exile them. An opponent chooses one of those cards. Shuffle that card into your library. You may cast the other cards without paying their mana cost. Exile this spell. So basically, you cast this card. You can search up 3 different cards, give them to your opponent. They pick one. That one card goes back into your library. The other 2 get cast. So you might go and get this card. You might go and get this card. And you might go and get this card, as an example. Oh, no, it's not monocolored. Sorry, apologies. No, monocolored? Monocolored, yep. So monocolored, monocolored, and monocolored. So one color, mono. Yep, so you might pick those 3 and they go, oh, I can't deal with you having an extra turn. So they put the extra turn in and you gain the Elder Gargaroth and the enchantment that gives you, so Kiora's enchantment, or Saga, sorry. Pretty damn good. Then we've got a bunch of land. It's all fairly stock standard from there. Sideboard wise, there is a bunch of sideboard cards in here. We aren't, as I said before, going to be playing using the sideboard, so that's all good in the hood. And then finally, we've got a red deck win deck that our friends at Hello Good Games has come up with. This is just a variant of the red deck wins. It's pretty good fun. Uses the snow-covered mountains or snowlands to be able to sort of have a frostbite card. Pretty effective. So 1 red for 2 damage. If you've got 3 or more snowlands, it does 3 damage, so it becomes a lightning bolt. And it runs a bunch of creatures. Pretty stock standard in there. It's a fairly punchy deck from my perspective, so that'll be good fun for us to play a bit later on as well. Cool. Okay. Chat. Couple of things just to highlight to you. If you're after some singles, so physical cards for real life, or card accessories, please feel free to go and check out Spectrum Games. They're an Australian Sydney-based purveyor of the magical cards and accessories. Good team there, really look after people. Feel free to check them out. If you're after something in particular and they don't have it in stock, send them a message. They may be able to get it for you through their suppliers or through some of their contacts when it comes to singles. Really good guys and really look after the community. They're keen as jelly beans to make sure that people have access to good quality customer service, which to me is a big deal. I'll be streaming Monday, Wednesday, Fridays going forward forever and a day, God willing. And I'll be also putting out an extra deck tech video each week going forward as well. So last week I did my first one of those. Feel free to check it out on the YouTube channel, the BigCraigO. It's on mono white life gains and the rebuild of that using the Kaldheim cards. So go and check that out. This week, I've got a spicy brew that I'm looking at doing a video on. I haven't 100% decided yet if I'm going to do it on that or something different, but we'll see. It'll be up later in the week. If you happen to find yourself looking for some extra content and you go to the YouTube channel, the BigCraigO, please feel free to give a like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps the channel out. I'm looking to I want to focus in on getting us to the affiliate status on YouTube as well. There's a massive amount of benefits to the channel once we get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So we're getting there slowly but surely, but any help would be muchly appreciated. So feel free. And YouTube channel, Twitch here, we're obviously on. Massive shout out to you guys that have followed in the last sort of 3 days. I've had a couple of hundred people join the channel. As far as following, if you are in a position where you can, please subscribe. That dramatically improves the financial components of this particular endeavor and helps me put more money back into resources for it. Be it equipment, be it things to help promote the business, etc. So I really appreciate the follows. They are great, and I do like the interaction that everyone's been giving me. So thank you very much. And then I've got a Facebook page as well, which is where I post that I'm going live and anything that I think is relevant to the channel or magic. So feel free. Cool. On that note, let's play some games. I think we'll start off with the blue. Go into the correct area. We'll start off with the blue-black. Do we want to play the control or... I think we'll play the control deck because I haven't played this yet. Cool. That's a cool story. I don't know why I went back in here. I need to go over here. So... in the play, select this deck. Let's go and have a game. Oh, good times. Now, if we get follow on stream, a new follower, I will open a booster pack. If you are a new follower, feel free to, or a new person that's watching, feel free to follow, and I'll open a booster pack. If you subscribe, I'll open a booster pack. Look, to be honest, I don't know if this is a good or bad hand. It seems okay, so we'll just keep it for now. Say hello to our opponent. Bust out a love. And let's bring the tap land in, because that's what you do. Yep. Bit of vessel. That's not going to work. Oh yeah, it is. Not the same. Yep. Oh no, we're going to take one. Maybe more. So they just foretold a spell, which is all good in the hood. I'm just going to play the Gently Bentley roll. Cool. So currently we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, 6 mana. So we could potentially play Vorinclex next turn. Vengeful Reaper. A Death Touch. Like it. So 4, 1. Okay. I get the impression they're going to block here so they can bring their duty back out, which is fine. I want them to do that, so then I can use my extinction event. So basically this card, the Archfiend's Vessel, costs 1, it's a 1/1 lifelink. When it comes back in a battle into the battlefield, it gets exiled and then becomes a 5/5. So this is all kinds of good for us. I'm going to play blue, and then I'm going to play extinction event, and I'm going to say, oh, no, not odd, even. Ah, what have I done? Cool. Magic is hard. Oh. Good job, Craig. That was the best ever. All right. Oy vey. Oh well, that was a learning lesson for everyone. Make sure you select the right thing. Yeah. Alright, just walk it off, rub a bit of dirt in it. Let's get back on the horse, y'all. Hey, let's deal with my own creature versus their creatures. What I did was, I was looking at mine and going, oh no, it's odd. And I was thinking to myself, oh, I'll get to keep my odd creature. That's what happened. Yeah. Seems as good as any other, I guess. Hello? Love? Bring us in and play tapped. See if we draw another land. Otherwise, we will be casting Wolfwillow Haven. Ah, look at this. Okay. Pay 3 life. Do this onto this. So, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3. Play that. Hopefully we draw another land, because I'd like to be able to kill their Ruinous Crab. No dice. Let's go black and another green. Playing black. We can now sacrifice this and bring in a blue. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 land. Six land next turn. And we mill some more. Okay. Play green. Alright, so let's start ramping up the pressure a bit, eh? 6, 7. Black. Okay, so we need another black land to be. Oh no, hold on. Black, blue, 1 green, 2 green. We need another green to be able to play the Emergent Ultimatum. Either way, I want to kill this crab. I think, by the look of it. Okay, so exile that, we get a 1-1 for our troubles. Seems legit. Let's play this. Kill the crab. Play a land. Go into this. Get another forest and another swamp. Put the forest into play. Attack for 1. And then pass turn. So next turn, hopefully we'll be able to play Emergent Ultimatum and lock our opponent out of the game. By that I mean basically get some big pipe-hitting cards. What do they get off us? Oh, they got both our Elder Guard. Man, that's cool. Nice of them. Yeah. Okay, so they've tapped out, which is good for us. Mill 2. Oh my god, what's with the shuffler? Look at this nonsense. I didn't take the land, which is a bit silly, but let's do this. Let's go. Let's have a look here. Alright, so we want this. And we want this, and this. Smith. They get to pick. Alright, so they're going to mill us some more. Hopefully they don't have any massive draw spells at the moment, because that will mill us even more. So draw 4 cards would be pretty gross at the moment. Losing 8 cards off the top. Okay, so they draw a card, so that's going to trigger this, so we will mill 2. Yeah. Okay. If they got a counter spell, they got a counter spell. They do, that's okay. But tapped out now. And we attack for 9. Next turn, mill us for 2 more. All their creatures are still tapped, and we get to grab one, assuming that things go the way they should. Fingers crossed. And I don't punt it like I did last game. Okay. So they're going to mill us some more. How many we got here? 20 cards. We're going to lose 4 minimum. Yep. Okay. Gain control of a permanent. And then play this for a blue. See if we can make this stick. If we do, we win the game. Okay. Do we have enough cards to keep us alive? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, tight. Should have got him to discard a card. Damn it. I think I just punted again. Yep. Good game. Unfortunately for us, we can't, next turn we untap, we can't draw a card. Alright. I normally set myself a rule of playing 3 times with a deck before I move on to another deck. So I'm going to play again. With this. But regardless, after this, I'll be moving to a different deck. It's a good deck, it's just not my style. Not in the closest way. Yeah, okay. Alright. Keep. Say hi to our opponent. Wish him lots of love. Play this. Play this onto this. We have some removal if we need it. Play this. Blue for now. Kill their creature. Put this into foretell the epiphany. Nice. Okay. Play land. Sacrifice this. So we've got 2 blue and those ones. I would suggest probably green. And play this. And kill that. Just keep slowly building up the land is the goal. So currently we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this card, yeah, okay, it is what it is. Whenever they play a land, they exile a card. If they don't use that card, then it is what it is. Let's do this. So what is this? 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's not that. So we just foretell this for now. And then play this tapped. And then hang out. So what do we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 5, 6, 7. Kill. I'm going to play this. Even though it doesn't kill anything this turn, I'm just going to put it out just for giggles. Because I can have a look at their hand. Song of Creation. Play an additional land on each of your turns. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so a bunch of damage is coming my way, is what I'm saying. Yeah, no cards in hand, fair enough. All my creatures gain. Yeah. What have I got here? So I'm missing, I must be missing a colour by the look of it. 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3 green. What am I missing here? Blue, green. Alright, so let's do the green first. 1 green, 2 green, 3 green. 2 blue, 1 black. Yeah, I'm missing a black. Alright. Let's do this. Sure. I'm gonna get a black land. Now I can do it. That and that and that. Sure. So every creature they bring into play counts as a land, which means they draw more. I see what's going on. Sure thing, buddy. Trying to see what they're, you know, how they do what they do. At this point in time, if they kill this, which is quite possible, yeah, I'm in big trouble. Sure. How much damage are they going to do? All right. All right, all right, all right. I'm going to let him play this out because I want to see what happens. At this point in time, it looks like I'm Cactus. I'm guessing they flicker everything and then re-trigger everything again and just sort of go through the motions. Dunno, mate. Because they're not doing damage to me through combat, so I'm guessing the thing they do is just let everything resolve, and then I take a huge amount of damage from that Valakut exploration. That'd be awesome to bounce right now. Well, when they put it all on the stack, just bounce it, and they go, oh no! Oops. Sure. They got me. Cool. Now we get to play a different deck. Thank goodness. Because that deck was not working for me. And that's probably because I just didn't know what I was doing with it. Let's try this Rogues deck out. Something different, but the same in equal measures. I like it. I like it a lot. So, Frange, let's say hello to them. Hello, and good luck, and let's dance. That is, like this. Sure. So they're scrying to look at the top two cards and then draw one of them because they want to try and reduce the impact that the mill will have on the particular cards that go to the graveyard. Completely get it. So they mill 2 to the bottom, draw 1, and then lose 3. Okay. I'm then going to cast God of Lies. And nice. Grab him. No attacks. End turn. Play another land, and they cultivate, and I need to basically, if they get a white, oh, they don't have 2 whites. Interesting. They have 1 white next turn then. I'll take. So next turn they can blow up the field, everything dies, they get their card back. Resolve. Mill them for 2. Play a tapped land. Attack for 3. I'm just going to basically chip away at them, and I'm going to keep my Drowned in the Loch back to protect as much as possible. Sure. Did they then play the squirrel? I think so. And I say no. Cancel. Can't be countered. Okay. Whenever the creature draw a combat damage, player draw a card. Okay. That was a bit of an oversight. All good. Sure. knights, and they now have a wrath effect. Also, I'm going to do this because I've got nothing else to do at the moment. Let's play this. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play this. Yeah, okay. See what happens, I guess. Mill for some more. Yeah, let's get another blue. Drop them down to 12. Move that across. End turn. Drop them down to 9. Sit back on this for the moment. I'm just going to keep blocking this dude, but before I do that, let's kill this guy. Block. My turn. Play this guy. Play this guy. Oh, he doesn't grab anything. Oh, son of a bitch. Play this. Blue. And that. Alright, so oh well, it is what it is. So what do we got here? Let's see. 3. Yeah, so 3 is the highest. So let's cast this like this. 1, 2, 3. 3 drop. 2 drop. 1 drop. Submit 3. Auto pay. I guess I'll be taking that. What have we got? 1, 2 only. We go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Ugin's coming out to play now. Yay! Activate that. Damn it.
Reality is unwritten.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could play this as a black, cast this guy, grab him, I get 7, is that right? 3, 5, 7, pay 7, auto pay. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. That's not good for me. tough gig, man. I'm enjoying this game though, I must admit. There we go. Now if we can get through to the next turn. Alright, so they've played that. Alright, I like it. This is 7, so they can't exile him at the moment. Okay. So basically my opponent is trying to build up. I'll sacrifice this.
Consider this a warning.
I'll take 2 damage, but I just don't want them to draw another card. What? Interesting. In turn. Alright, so they've drawn a bunch of cards and I need to it's any creep. Right, okay, I see. That's why they drew a card last turn. So I should have just blocked the Charming Prince and taken the 1, and then they wouldn't. They was still would have drawn a card anyway. Dope. Okay. Oh well, it is what it is. What have I got here? I think I've only got 1 drop, so that ain't gonna work so good. Dope. I got to do something, man. One of them. Submit. Auto pay. This is getting pretty brutal, guys. It's getting pretty brutal. Sure. Down to 6.
Ghost fire, my greatest creation.
No. Yes. I don't know if that can be counted. I just realised. Cannot be counted, Rob. I don't think it can be counted. That's the whole deal with it, which is why it's like, nope. Cool waste of a spell. This is going to get us across the line as far as spells go, and then we're going to go and play the deck that we need to level up in, because I need to win 4 games now just to get back to where I started. Dope! Four games just to get back to 0. Fair enough. Alright. So we've been playing some slower games, being that they're control games. So now it's time to step it up and get into the quicker games, the faster games. So, nice. Let's play some red deck wins. Alright. Bit of fun here. Alright, so we got no 1-drop. Got a lot of 1-drops. Okay, keep that. I'm gonna put one of you back. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. I'm gonna tapped. Hopefully we draw a mountain. We do not. No. Cool artwork, eh? Bloody hell. Daniel Jungren, you have fantastic art skills. Hopefully they don't have another Edgewall Innkeeper or a Scavenging Ooze. Okay. No blocks. Take 4. Drop down to 15. Draw a land off the top. Come on. That's not a land. So my girlfriend just found the message that I snuck into her lunchbox today, like a cheeky scam. Please have another land deck. That would be nice. No, not to be. Okay. So this deck, in theory, performs a lot better than this, but given the circumstances of having 2 mana, I'm a little bit in struggle. So. If I can get 1 more land, I'll be a happy camper. So I'll just play a giant, block this. Happy days. It'll give us some breathing space. Yes. Alright. Pay 3 life. Play one of these. No attacks. All right. Oh my gosh. Play this. Play this. Nope. I need to work out a way of killing this. Nicely done, guys. Fling. Well, that'll do it. Flinging a love-struck beast. Ah, well. That was just a warm-up. Now I've got 5 games I need to win. Easy. Too easy, camp easy. Alright. We got there with that. Now it's time just to win 15 on the trot. Yeah! That'd be pretty epic. Alright, so we got a couple of lands, a couple of creatures. I'll keep it. I'm not convinced, but we'll see what happens, eh? Yeah, seems fair-ish. And turn. Seems legit. Pay 3 life. Do this. Attack for 3. See what happens here. Maybe they'll kill Torbrand. I would. Torbrand, go to the graveyard. You've been grounded. Okay. Interesting. Let's do this. And then do this. Down to 5. And then... Oh, creature or planeswalker. I thought it was them. That's a bit disappointing. Oh well. How many creatures are in my graveyard? Only 2. It's a bit sketchy. So if they are going to exile everything, I'll kill my Phoenix so that I can potentially do more damage, but we'll see. I can't see the card, damn it. turn. Oh no. Done. Got there. Oh, geez, that's a novel feeling today. Cool. Let's go. Super Bowl is playing as we speak. Interesting. This hand is okay. I would have preferred a 1-drop, but you know. Let's go here, and go here, and here. Excuse me. Sneezy. Why are you angry? Don't be angry. There's no need to be angry. To be happy. Cancel that. Do this. Nice. Take 2. Good old Ruinous Crab. Good old Buddy McPally. Play this, and then do one of these. There's nothing better than using someone else's card to kill their stuff. Well, there are some things better, but it still feels pretty damn good. True? True. AEST, what are you doing, buddy? It's okay. Draw some cards. There you go. Feel better? Feel gooder? Play this fella. And do this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Are they going to block? That's the question. There you go. So they can Oh, they don't have any snowland, do they? Nope. Oops, they can't pump it up. They cannot. 2, 3, 4, 4. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever that creature goes down, you draw a card. Yeah, okay. Interesting. It's going to be 3, 4, 5. So we'll see what happens here. But basically, if they don't take care of this fellowette, are they going to attack in for 1? Oh gosh. So we got there. I don't know why they scooped. They could have actually drawn a removal spell or something like that. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to complain about getting there. Pretty happy about it, to be honest. Just keep powering on. We got an hour and 15 minutes of more play. Let's see how far we can push back, hopefully into the positive rather than being down games from where we started this morning. Okay, it's not a bad hand all in all. It's not as explosive as I'd like, as seems to be the way Shuffler's behaving this morning, but oh well. Attacking. End turn. Sure. Damn it. Wanted that snowland. do have a snowland. Better than our last opponent, as far as that goes. Okay, so shock myself for 3. Play a Torbrand. And attack him. Do 3 damage. See what happens. Are they going to remove Torbrand? I'm looking at it pretty hard, so maybe. Play a Phoenix. Into the attack step. No, that is what it is. Still attack for 3. Pretty big difference between 3 and 11. Okay. So it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 basic damage, and then another 6. So 11 damage. 11 damage versus 3 because of 1 card. It's pretty powerful card. Old Torbrand. Sure. I drop down to 10 and turn. Four, 6, 7. Whoops, that didn't work. Dope. Draw a card. You're still losing that one. And then I'm going to do this. And you're going to attack in, drop me to 9. I'm going to play these two and attack in for 3. You're going to have to sit back on defense. Hopefully. That's in theory. Oh, gross. It's like they're cheating. Cheating using cards. Okay. So if I attack in, I can make it a 3-3 with double strike. So one of it gets sucked up, 5 gets through, they do 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's lethal. Can't do that. Alright, so we do this. Do this. No attacks. Hopefully they don't grab one of my things, because that will suck. Ruinous crab, yep. Please no wobble mages. Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 going through. They can block 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll see. Damn it! Alright. I'm gonna duck to the bathroom. I'll be back in a sec. back. All right. So let's see if we can actually get some... Let's open a booster. Let's do that to start off with. Because boosters are fun. Coldheim, let's go. What do we get? Cyclone Summoner. Like it. Okay. Let's go into... Let's play. Need to get back to winning more games. Hopefully the shuffler's had its time now. It's decided it's time to play. Maxa Boo. This is better. This is better. It's getting there. Not unhappy with a hand like this. Keep. Say hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. Okay. Even better. Seems legit. Every one of my lands, you dirty dog. Yeah, I don't want you doing that too much, so let's get rid of this. Attack for 1. Next. End. Sure. Okay, so do this. Attack for 3. Oh, another one. Yo. Seems legit. Yeah. Pop your power, yeah. Play that. So you're gonna Vanishing Light Annex anyway, I would expect. 3 damage, that's good. See Annex. Really? Okay. That's surprising. Like, it's good, but it's not awesome, in my opinion. drilling to top 4 again. It's outflanked too. Let's see it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a bit tougher. Excuse me. Outflank deals damage to target attacking or blocking creature equal to the number of creatures you control. That is the correct choice, in my opinion. That's what I would do anyway. But then I don't win games, so maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Nicely done, guys. Max the Boo, very well done. I like that deck. It's a good deck. Kind of feel a little bit outgunned at the moment, which is a bit weird because this red deck I really like. I think it's quite resilient. Just doesn't seem to be matching up particularly well. But, you know, let's give it a bit more of a run. We've got an hour before stream finishes, so hopefully we can get some victories. Worst case scenario, I'll jump the stream and we'll go somewhere else for a different deck. Maybe go into life gains again, something like that. Alright, so we've got a 1 drop, we've got a 2 drop, we've got a couple of 3 drops and some augmentation. So this is okay. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I had a good weekend. I went, yes, on Saturday, sorry. Today being Monday. Saturday, got up, we did my partner and I did the gardens, did all the mowing, all the whippersnippering and all of that sort of shenanigans. And then went out and caught up with a mate of mine who has just, him and his wife have just bought a house maybe a month ago. and they got the delivery of their new pool table, so that was cool. Went and played that. Played a few games of pool, which is quite cool. Had a few cheeky bevies, and then yesterday went out to another friend's place, who just got a massive research project, which is really cool. I'm really happy for her. She's a really lovely person, so that's kind of cool. Play this. Play this. Yeah, so she's unfortunately going to have to move away, but you know, it is what it is. It's an opportunity for her to really grow her all the work she's been doing to do her study, and now she's been picked up by a really prestigious research project. So that's super cool. Okay. Okay, so next turn, hopefully we can draw a land. That would be cool. Cheeky. Well, how many cards we got? 7. Okay. A little bit too close for comfort, in my opinion. Let's get rid of this. This, and then attack with these. I'm okay with that at this point, with the losing the for them to lose the other. Oh, cheeky! Refill your hand. You got a 1 blue and 1 black up, so they can potentially kill something of mine quite easily. So, Now they have Death Touch. Sure. Okay, as long as we can keep the Torben alive, that'll be all good in the hood. If we can't, it is what it is. You can still pump them up and make these 2-2s. Oh, sorry, 2-1s, I should say. So it's not looking terrible for us. Yeah, so yesterday was really good, and then after we went and saw this friend who's got through the confirmation about this new research project, we went to my niece's birthday party. Fourth birthday party? Yeah, fourth. So that was really nice too. She's a little sweetie. Nice. Got there. Yeah, so, and I accidentally bought a really loud card as a card that had like a sound chip in it, which I'm, really, sorry for, because my sister and her hubby probably really struggling with the sound of that card. Completely unintentional. Completely. This hand's a bit garbage. It's a bit better. I'm going to pitch that back only because I think the rest of these cards are pretty good. If you can draw another land, that would be great. Wow, rogues again for the 50th time today. thinking my opponents had enough. Alright, let me put some more tunes on. Really? Oh, I haven't got that right. I see. I now understand. Jeez, I don't know if I would have let them both get through, but, you know, okay, more power to you. That was pretty brutal, folks. All right, let's go. 4 wins. We've had 4 wins. I'll keep this hand. It's not a very good hand, but we'll see how I want to see how it performs. So off the top like a boss. Ooh, okay. Different. Look at the top 3 cards in your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. As long as you control a giant, you may get a glimpse of the cosmos from your graveyard by paying 1 blue rather than paying its mana cost. You may cast, not get. You may cast glimpses of the cosmos from your graveyard. Yeah. Nicely done. Okay, play this. Go to the attack step. Attack. Next. Enter. Drop them down to 15. There we go. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but it is what it is. You may change the greatest count among creatures you control. Right. My old mate here. No attacks. I love the fact that he's got a horn stuck in the side of his head. Or a tooth or something. Pretty cool. Alright, so they've cast that from their graveyard using the ability, and now it's gone into exile. Cool. Seems legit. Draw cards, I'm guessing. No, damage. Alright. Going down to 14. Let's go on this again. And this time I'll attack him for 1. Down to 12 for them. Hopefully I can get an annex into play with this into play as well. Hopefully. Okay. Ooh, Quakebringer. That's kind of scary. Let's bring this into play. Attack for 4. Sure. If a giant search permanent or player deals double that damage to permanent player instead. Okay, cool. Seems good. It's not a giant stomp, it's just a stomp. Yeah. Uh-oh. We're in trouble, folks. Big trouble, because if they have any burn spells, we lose. So hopefully they don't get any burn spells, and what they're looking at now is just land, and they have land in hand, and that's all. Fingers crossed. See what happens. See what happens. Just remember, guys, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Oh, they've got us. That's okay. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I stream. 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is Greenwich Mean Time plus 10 hours. That'll be the stream schedule for the next couple of weeks. Next week I'll be announcing some changes to the timing based on a new opportunity I've got for employment. So I'll be looking at moving the timings to fit around that. The other thing to be mindful too is if you're interested in different deck usages and stuff like that, the BigCraigO on YouTube is my channel. And I put all of the uploads, I put all of the recording, I upload all of the recordings there, plus I do a deck tech every week on a particular deck. Either one that is from the subscribers of the channel that they vote for, or whether it is just something that I've been looking at and think is a good deck to do. Let's go again. Let's see what happens. Only got half an hour until I finish the stream for today. Don't really want to not make progress. At this point in time, we've won a few, but we've also lost a few. So, oh, this looks pretty quick. Let's see what happens here. Yeah. Very quick. So next turn, I either decide. I'm at this point. I'm going to drop 2 more champions down. Sure. Let's do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Yeah. Whatever. There you go. I accidentally picked the wrong one. Twice. Alright, so we've done 7 points of damage in 2 turns. That is crazy quick, in my opinion. Chin Pan Pan. Chin Pan Pan? Okay. I don't understand why they made that choice, but sure. So we attack in now. For 6. Right. So unless they have an answer for our board state, we're pretty much, we have lethal on board next turn. But we'll see what happens. See what happens. What are your favourite decks that you're playing at the moment? If you're watching this in chat, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, comment below on YouTube. Comment what your favourite decks are at the moment. All right. See what happens here. Where are they going to block? I would say the robber. That's what I'd block. All right. Okay, my opponent says, nope, no more, thank you. I'm out. All right. So we need 3 more victories to get back to where we started today before we went on that awesome tear of losing a bunch of games in a row. So let's see if we can knock that over in the next half an hour. If we can get 4. I want to get 4 so that way I've made progress. 4 victories, no losses. Any loss we get means it adds 1 to whatever we need to get, like a win-wise. Does that make sense? Cool, Necropanther. Let's go. 4 victories. Let's go. Captain Jack Sparrow. No. Yes. Put the giant back. Do this. See what my opponent has. Good old Captain Jack. Ooh. Good old Rakdos, eh? Cheeky Rakdos. Let's chip in some more damage, eh? Off the top. 3 damage inbound. And we get that. Rightio. artwork is absolutely amazing on these new cards. I love them. Yeah, discard. I am going to discard. Charger. Maybe a bad choice, but this one wasn't a bad choice. Play the other charger. Move to the attack step. Take them down to 13. End turn. See if they play one of those cheeky Maya Trintons. Triton. Ooh, cheeky. A little saucy. Oh, that's a shame. Would have been awesome to play that. Not greedy much. Maybe a little bit greedy. It's the land I wanted. Anyway, it is what it is. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures. Oh, okay. Sacrifice this creature and this creature. 1 more point of damage. Down to 5. I wish these could do damage to players. That would be so good. But I guess then that'd be just a snow-based lightning bolt. It's not very nice. Why did they cast it? What the hell are they doing? These people are cray-cray. I don't understand. I'm confuddled. Why would you pay 4? What? Oh, it's only 2. I thought it was 3 damage. Oh, no. I thought I had 3. Goofy McGee. Goofy McGee. I thought I could kill this and do 1 point of damage. Ugh. I'm in so much trouble now. Massive, massive misplay. No attacks. End turn. Oh my god. 5 wins we need to get now, guys, because I misplayed. Again. It happens. That's one of the things, one of the lessons for misplays, for Magic, is if you make a misplay, if you make a poor choice, and you don't beat yourself up about it, just go, oh well, it happened, now what can I learn from it? So what I've learned from it is, think about your moves, don't get too complacent. disappointing, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so we've got a mastery orb to use. We're on the blue track at the moment, so let's do it. Yeah. So we got a cosmetic for that. Rune of Flight. We get to go and open another packet. And these are all ways that I sort of cope or deal with making mistakes, is just go, oh well, do some other stuff. A Raven's Warning. 1 blue, 1 white, 1 other. Create a 1/1 blue bird creature token with flying. You gain 2 life. The second mode is whenever 1 or more creatures you control with flying deal combat damage to a player this turn, look at the player's hand and draw a card. And then the third mode is you may put a card you own from outside the game on top of your library. Cool. All right. So we've got 20 minutes. We need to get 5 victories. I think we just need to play as best we can, not make play mistakes as much as possible, and just roll with whatever happens. Appreciate all the follows over the weekend too, guys. It means a huge amount to get those follows. It means now that we've got that, we can start to look at growing the other elements of the channel. So things like subs, etc. Yep. Let's see if they block this, then we kill the crab, otherwise we kill the Merfolk Windrobber with the stomp. They're thinking about it. Six, 7, yeah, okay. Do 3 damage, see what happens. Okay, it's a choice. Surprising choice. Sure. Maybe they have a counter spell in hand now, I don't know, but I've got to push damage. Might be some removal as well, who knows. Okay, so they take 3 from that. So basically Torgan, when he's on the battlefield, any red sauce would, any tomato sauce any red source would deal what it normally would deal plus 2 damage, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna play Homemade here. This one as well. Come on! See what happens here. Okay. Play this. Actually, no. Oh gosh, what am I doing? I'm like, cancel it. So then I play with 3 life. Good job. Odd, odd, even, odd. 3 more. Okay. All right, so we got there. So now we need 4 more victories. 3 to equal, 4 to gain. We can do that, surely. Surely we can do that. Yeah, so I got a bunch of followers over the weekend. Really appreciate it. Just helps with the channel continue to grow and push forward. So yeah, I've been super grateful to everyone for all of the support you give me, whether it's support in the form of subscriptions. You know, if you're subscribed to my Twitch channel, I mean, if you've got Amazon Prime, you get 1 free subscription every month anyway, so you can more than happy to take that free sub from you, or if you want to pay for it, it costs you, you know, a couple of bucks, and that helps to offset some of the costs of running a stream. So that's really nice. The follows. I mean, I got a massive amount of follows over the weekend, so I've got to really shout out, say thank you to everyone. Thank you to those other streamers that have promoted my channel. That's been really awesome as well. Only 1 land. Got a mulligan it. 3 land. All right. I'll keep this. Throw that one back for now. Yeah, so, and then, you know, those that have followed me, go across to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe there. It means a huge amount to me. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers there. Currently at under 100. So I've got a long way to go, but, you know, going subscribing doesn't cost you anything on YouTube. You just sub, you can like, comment, interact. Facebook page. That's something I haven't really done a lot with at this stage. I promote it through to my friends and people that I actually know in real life there, but beyond that, it's a matter of YouTube and Twitch. They're the 2 main sort of channels that I use at the moment, and they're the ones, you know. So Twitch. I'm the followers. Want to get subscribers. Once I get those subscribers, then it makes more sense for me to invest more, because, you know, there's a finite amount of money everyone has to get it. I'm the same as everyone else. And then on the YouTube channel, I've, you know, slowly but surely building there. The content that gets put up there is content that will be there for forever and a day. The idea is that, you know, when I'm playing games, when I'm going through and doing things, people can actually get involved and be more engaged. Let's see if they block this, or if they let us through. They word it through. Okay. Next turn, I'm going to play Torbrand. So that this becomes 5 damage. Hopefully. Okay, bounce back to my hand. Yep, it is what it is. Ooh. They're winning the damage stakes, kinda. Let's do it this way. Alright. Do they have? No, they don't. What's going on here? What have they got? What do they have? Do they have 3 points of damage? No, they don't seem to. 3, 6. No! Oh, man. Oh. God damn it. Sorry, guys. Just didn't get there. Alright, well, we've got just over 5 minutes left until the end of the stream for today. So, let's jump across into mono white gains for a cheeky game with my favorites. I will be uploading today's video with predominantly focusing in on the mono red component because yeah, it's the deck we played the most games with, and yeah, we'll see how we go from there. If you are a subscriber to the channel, I'll be putting out a request for you guys to comment on what, or to post and comment on what you would like me to do the deck techs on. So by all means, feel free to let me know. picture of the giant falling in the background. Little bit of damage there. Little bit of cheeky damage. Crocky. Ooh, look at you. Nice. Play this. Play this. Get rid of that. Attack him. Green. Really? Did not expect that at all. Dingo Bat. Love the name, by the way. Dingo Bat. What an awesome name. Ah, look at the little cheeky scamp. Three. Let's go there and do this. Block there. Yeah. Okay. All right. 3 minutes to go until the end of stream. I think we can play one more game and that'll be it. I'll just do my conclusions from today. Sea God Scorn. 2 blue, 4 other for a sorcery spell. Return up to 3 target creatures and or enchantments to their owner's hand. Okay. Yeah, so the goal is build the Twitch and build the YouTube channels as the primary sort of focuses, and then as things develop in other ways, like other opportunities present themselves, we'll look at those. Blue-red. A giant deck. Nice. Let's do a bit of this, and a bit of this. A bit of that. Unfortunately, I had hoped that that wasn't going to happen, but it is what it is. Play this. And a 17 for them. We really need to get that life gain up so that we can start to do other things. It is a life gain deck. I know, kooky, huh? Play this. Do we play the Valkyrie next, or do we play the Heliod next? Take your time, champ. Think away. Cheeky. Is that vigilance? Yeah. I have to get rid of the crystalline giant because if it gets hexproof, I am not in a good way. No attacks. I will be playing Heliod next turn unless I draw something insanely good. Like for example a maul, that would mean that this flies and could do 5 points of damage. That would be pretty damn good. Okay, or not. Let's go this way. And I'm gonna +1 that. And then I'm gonna say no attacks. I'm thinking at this point in time, well, that's pretty good for them. Okay, so do this, do this, do this. +1 on that. No attacks at this stage. Enter. Not really sure what they can do, but they've got double damage. That seems fairly scary from my perspective, and they only need to get the is it the quake breaker, whatever it's called. It does 2 damage, which becomes 4 damage. Oh dear, now they're double dipping, stacking. Let's do a bit of this. Scry 2, draw a card, then you remember a giant card, giant cast. Yeah, okay, cool. So it's looking pretty. What's this? Whenever a creature, a planeswalker. Okay, so basically draw cards. I'm alright with drawing cards. I'm not so keen on them doing damage to me at the moment. My turn. Okay. Let's do this. Grab this. Go to next. This. Attack with that. Drop them down to 8. Draw a card, then reveal giant card. When you do invasion of the giant, deals 2 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. Okay. Sure. And the Quake Bringer for 5. Sure. So we basically can give this pro red, protection from red, and push through for 11 damage. Well guys, we didn't quite get to where we wanted to, but at this point in time, I'm pretty happy considering we lost a lot of games at the start of stream. If you're keen as a jelly bean, please feel free to check out the YouTube channel, the BigCraigO. Lots of content there, and more content growing every week. I really do, as I've said previously, appreciate all the support everyone's given me by following the Twitch channel, by subscribing to the Twitch channel. You know, those subs really help financially. The other side of it is the YouTube channel. If you're able to subscribe over there, it doesn't cost you anything. It's just a time to go there and subscribe. I've got to get to 1,000 subscribers and have 4,000 hours worth of watch time. So anything you can do to help out there is great. If you see a particular video or clip up there that you like, please like it, comment, let me know if there's anything that you would like to see more of or different. Other than that, guys, feel free to check out all the content that we're doing. Facebook page is the BigCraigO as well. I have mentioned a few times during the stream, and I will continue to mention our friends in Spectrum Games. They are based out of Sydney, Australia. They're a small business, small team, but they definitely deliver what they lack in numbers. They deliver. They definitely deliver great customer service, and they look after people. If you go and check out their store, their online store, it's www.spectrumgaming.com.au. If there's something there that you like, go for gold. You know, just support them. If you find yourself in a position where they don't have what you want, contact them. They might be able to get it for you. So be it that you want singles, be it that you want accessories or otherwise, just contact them, let them know. If there's something that you're after and they don't have it, they may be able to get it in. Really good people. So other than that, guys, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you'll see me streaming. As of next week, I'll be looking at revising the schedule just because I've got other commitments that might stop me from being able to stream when I have been. But you know, that'll come to the fore once it happens. Other than that, guys, have a fantastic week. I'll see you back on Wednesday if you're able to drop into the stream. Otherwise, thanks for checking it out on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, guys, have a good one.